Welcome to science class. Meow.
Hello everyone, welcome to science class. Today you will have a unit quiz. Instruction: write the answer directly. Write your answer in your notebook. Take a picture of your answers, then send it to teacher Yingduang's line. Because some of you did not send it to me, maybe you cannot scan my QR code. So you better first send it to teacher Yang because you have contact with teacher Yang, and teacher Yang will just forward your answers to me. So for example, if your answer number 1 is A, frog, you just write the answer directly. Do not write the question. Number 1. What is the source of food of the animals? A, mouse. B, grass. C, snake. D, eagle. In the picture, which animal is a primary consumer? A, mouse. B, grass. C, snake. D, eagle. 3. In the picture, which animal is a secondary consumer? A, mouse. B, grass. C, snake. D, eagle. 4. In the picture, which animal is a tertiary consumer? A, mouse. B, grass. C, snake. D, eagle. 5. In the picture, which living thing is a producer? A, mouse. B, grass. C, snake. D, eagle. 6. What do you call a living thing that grows on other plants? A, predation. B, commensalism. C, parasitism. D, mutualism. 7. What do you call a living thing that gains benefit from the other? Example, lion and zebra. A, predation. B, commensalism. C, parasitism. D, mutualism. 8. What do you call a living thing loses its benefits and die? A, predation. B, prey. C, parasitism. D, mutualism. 9. What do you call a two living things which one receives a benefit but the other does not? A, predation. B, commensalism. C, parasitism. D, mutualism. 10. What do you call a two living things one receives a benefit but the other is not affected? A, predation. B, commensalism. C, parasitism. D, mutualism. 11. Tiger, bird, worm, and deer, which is a food of the tiger? A, tiger. B, worm. C, bird. D, deer. 12. Tiger, bird, worm, and deer, which is a food of the bird? A, tiger. B, worm. C, bird. D, deer. 13. Tiger, bird, worm, and deer, which is a predator? A, tiger. B, worm. C, bird. D, deer. 14. Tiger, bird, worm, and deer, which is a prey? A, tiger. B, worm. C, bird. D, deer. 15. How do earthworms breathe? A. Emerges from the water. B. Emerges from the ground. C. Emerges from the tree. D. Emerges from the road. 16. How do fishes breathe? A. Emerges in the water. From the water. B. Emerges from the ground. C. Emerges from the tree. D. Emerges from the road. Number 17. What are the essential things of the animals? What are the essential things of the animals? A. Food and water. B. Food and air. C. Food, water, air, habitat. D. Food and habitat. 18. Eagle, grass, duck, insect, and rabbit. What is the function of the grass? Eagle, grass, duck, insect, and rabbit. What is the function of the grass? A. Primary consumer. B. Producer. C. Secondary consumer. D. Tertiary consumer. 19. Eagle, grass, duck, insect, and rabbit. What is the function of the eagle? A. Primary consumer. B. Producer. C. Secondary consumer. D. Tertiary consumer. 20. Eagle, grass, duck, insect, and rabbit. What is the function of insect and rabbit? A. Primary consumer. B. Producer. C. Secondary consumer. D. Tertiary consumer. 21. Eagle, grass, duck, insect, and rabbit. What is the function of the duck? A. Primary consumer. B. Producer. C. Secondary consumer. D. Tertiary consumer. So after you answer, you have to send your answers to Teacher Yang, and Teacher Yang will just forward to me so that I can check your answer and record to my class record. Thank you for listening, everyone, and have a good day. Bye bye.